sometimes you have to take a step back to then be able to push a build to the next level. I really like this tree at the entrance of my storage area, but I took on myself the challenge of basing my custom trees on real life examples, like pictures I could find on the internet, or even trees I see around me in my environment, like when I go for a walk or something like that. And I found these pictures of this very beautiful birch tree, silver birch tree. And I decided to replace this tree with the silver birch. So yeah, welcome back to Alphacraft. This birch tree really improved the view when I am leaving my my little storage cave, I would call it. But yeah, we're not gonna stop there. I have plans to build yet another tree. So on stream I've been working a bit on the environment around the reservoir lake, on top of the hill. And yeah, we have one corner there, you'll see in just a second, where a willow tree would fit perfectly. So, yeah, oh. Is that a... Oh no. Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no. Oh, no. That almost went badly. I had a thunderstorm literally like 5 minutes ago and I didn't expect it to... Man, these are snipers. Okay. Well, the good thing is that we already have plenty of undead horses roaming about, so we don't have to save them. And with a bit of luck, we get a few of the... undead... What is it? Skeleton horse heads. They make a pretty fun sound on no blocks. No heads here. Okay. Maybe over there. No. That's unfortunate. So we've already been doing quite some work on the interior of the mansion, and it's coming along pretty nicely. Like here on the left side, you have the kitchen area with a big... I mean, it's a bit like where your servants would eat, I would assume. This, by the way, I got out of the video, the recent video of Ito, where he placed like... Let me show you guys. So if you place a item frame down and you place a pressure plate below, and you trigger the pressure plate, it stays triggered, and the border of the item frame shows through, which is such a nice detail for plates and stuff. Like, this is amazing. And yeah, the border of the item frame looks exactly like birch. It's the same color, so if you combine it with the birch pressure plate, it's like, yeah, it's your perfect plate, basically. And then I also use some gold pressure plates, but that's more for like, you know, trays and stuff like that. And then some random bits and bobs, and add some color in, get like the whole cyan and yellow theme going for the whole room. And I like it. I like it. It's, yeah, it turned out very, very well. And then on the other side, we have our dining room, actual dining room, using a rock with the black glazed terracotta. Just a little pain to place. Like, I will never learn which direction you have to face to get these in the correct pattern. It took me so much trial and error, placing down, picking them up again. But yeah, so this is the main dining area. We have some paintings on the wall. We have the campfire here. The fireplace here. And then we did a similar thing over here with the pressure plate. And a few on the table as well. And then upstairs, we have the library, which I like it. I like it's a bit packed with the bookcases, like they literally touch the ceiling and stuff. But on the other hand, like, I mean, it still fits, and I really needed that piece on top. Like, I was thinking of just doing a slab on top, but that just didn't feel like a bookcase, you know, like bookcases need to have some, yeah, some body to them. And then, yeah, a lot of books, using looms for the empty ones. I used bookshelves in this case, and not the chiseled bookshelves, because they had to be visible from both sides. Otherwise I had to make them too wide, and then it would be, yeah, it would feel very, very cramped in here, like very, you know, almost claustrophobic. I have these little tables in here, like, you know, to put your books on if you're looking for a certain book. And then these two reading tables in the corners where you can just, you know, sit down and enjoy whatever you just picked from the library. And then on the other side, there's a little lounge area. In here, I was able to use chisel bookshelves because I could inset the bookcase a bit because the walls are too thick, which is a great thing. And then, yeah, I mean, big couch, some extra details. Some of the pots I got from trial chambers, I would assume, like with the axe. I think that's from the trial chambers. And then another reading table over here. I don't really know what the purpose of these would be, but it looks cool. Adds a bit of color in the room. Adds a bit of diagonals and movement in there. And then, yeah, a nice big rock. But now I just started thinking, like, what is the one thing that a big rock like this would need? And what's one thing that a house or a mansion like this would need? It has to be a dog, right? It has to be a dog. And I just came to the conclusion that my only dog I still have is the one over at spawn, which I kind of neglected for most of the season, to be fair. Yeah, not my proudest moment. But we might go on a little adventure and find ourselves some new dogs. And I bring you over to this guy. Are you gonna make him the babies? Ah, they're gonna make him the babies. Ah, there we go. That's a... Oh, my... Oh, you're adorable. Just look at you. My God, okay, now I kind of... Okay, my heart is literally melting. That one was the cutest I've seen. I hear you. I hear you. Wait, are you a normal wolf still? You're a pale wolf. Is this not snowy taiga? Is this normal taiga? I mean... Coming with me nevertheless, buddy. But oh, he must have spawned in this side and not in the snowy side, and this is normal taiga. Oh, that's... Oh, wait. I do believe that we have multiple options there as well. Right, you gonna follow me, buddy? Uh-huh. Oh, what are you? Yes! Oh, you're a bit stuck in between the... Oh, perfect. That's the pale one. I love the shade on the pale ones. Okay, so if I'm lucky, we have a snowy grove nearby, right? Well, I'm not the first one exploring here. That's... Oh, how did snow? What did people... Oh, maybe like... Oh. Where does this go? Interesting. Okay. This just cuts through the mountain. I mean, it brought me to these slopes, so I might as well check these as well and see if I can find one of the snowy ones. Wait, are you one? Yeah, you're not my dog. You're a snowy dog. Stay here. Yes! Oh, we have them. We have Ashen, the normal white, and the snowy. And we are back with our 3 dog types. Ashen, pale, and snowy. Alrighty, so who's gonna go where? I mean, for now I'm just gonna put all 3 of you on the carpet. Can all 3 sit here for a moment. And then the moment I need some different dog somewhere, then I can always... Where did Mr. Pale go? Oh, you sit down there. Yeah, you sit down there. Alrighty. One of them can sit downstairs as well, if... Oh. Well, you're having the time of your life. You know what? Yeah, you'll be the little scoundrel that sits in the kitchen and is like, give me something to eat! Give me something to snack on! Yeah, you'll be that little scoundrel. You can sit right there. Yeah. Alright, now we have some dogs in place. I need to start working on the little bedrooms on top. So why not do that together, you know? Like, because these will be small bedrooms, more like, I mean, almost servant rooms, I would assume. And then the main bedroom of the landowner and stuff like that will be here. I've already been blocking out some ideas of like what to put there. So the bed will be here. And I will have to add in some like bedside tables or maybe stuff like that. Maybe a little couch here with a little table. And then, yeah, the big wardrobe and stuff like that down there. But then, yeah. Let's first start with the small rooms, because I was thinking about doing bunk beds. Like a bunk bed here or something like that, and then we can have like a little wardrobe here, and maybe a bit of like a, I don't know, table or something like that there, where they could sit on when they're not working, or I don't know. But yeah. Let's start with the bunk beds. I have a pretty cool idea to work with for those. Let's grab some materials first. I'll be needing spruce. I won't be needing this stuff anymore. Let's put it all in the dump chests for now. I'm gonna regret this decision later, but hey, here we are. Okay, spruce. Do I need some ladders? Yeah, why not? Oh, this is spruce I needed. Maybe a bit of this, a bit of that. I will be needing some trapdoors as well. Oh, trapdoors, there we go. And some... Maybe some oak trapdoors. It's not gonna be enough, but at least it's enough for a trial or to check if everything works. Try it out. Okay, let's just, you know, grab a couple of these, stack up stuff where we can stack up stuff. Some spruce shelves, maybe those can be used. No, I don't think there was anything. Is there anything in here? No. Oh, planks, which we can then turn into trapdoors. There's a bunch of oak in there as well. But I think that's gonna be it for as far I can see. I'm gonna grab some light gray banners as well. The red one, didn't I just see it? Yeah, the red ones were in this chest. Or in this shulker box. Alright. Literally, like, my organizational skills are just non-existing. I am such a messy builder. You can go there, and then this. And the stairs, or sorry, the ladders here. Then I could add in this one, which allows me also to do the same detail as on this side, but on this side. Oh yes, this is a good looking bunk bed. Okay, the one thing is that we have like one extra block there, but then that actually could be a little table with the lantern on top or something like that for the light. There we go. Yes. Oh yes. Oh, and maybe okay, let me grab some stuff. Instead of just grabbing some extra blocks, I ended up finishing the whole room. Well, actually, I ended up finishing the whole corridor of rooms. So this is what we came up with. We have the bunk bed and the closet, some armor stands, and then with some dyed leather armor. And yeah, the big benefit of leather armor is that you can dye it with so many different colors, like to keep it a bit toned down so it's not too bright. So it's orange and then a bit of black or gray or something like that to just tone it down a little. And then, yeah, a little seat or a chair with a little reading area. I've hidden some glowstone behind the portraits or behind the paintings. Just to brighten up the area even more. So we have the lantern and the glowstone. And then, yeah, the bunk beds. And we've done a similar thing for all the other rooms. Here and there with a bit of extra detailing or a bit of variation, like in this case, this armor stand is apparently this outfit is owned by somebody who's a bit less careful, and it's just a bit thrown in there. Forgot to put on his cap as well. And then, yeah, we also did the same trick here with the glowstone behind the paintings, just to brighten up this whole area a bit more. And then this one, this room is apparently only occupied by one person. And that makes me wonder, like, if you would be alone in a bunk bed, and you have a bunk bed, would you take top bunk or would you take bottom bunk? I don't know, personally. I might take bottom, just because that ladder would mean the end of me. And then the last room here. Yeah, it's, again, all copies of the same one, but then with some slight variations. But yeah, I very much like how these came about and how they, yeah, fit in the whole vibe of the mansion. Like, same with this corridor, actually, like the roof shape and everything. It feels very cool. It feels very nice. And then the main room, we have the big wardrobe with another table and a bigger chair, because the richer people love to live in a bit more comfort, of course. With a couch, a white couch, with the dogs downstairs. That's not gonna stay white for a long time. And the double bed. I still might add in some carpets where I can, but the thing is, like, every block is more or less occupied by something. Like here we have the trapdoors and stuff, so yeah. Maybe it's maybe this is fine. Maybe this is enough. And then yeah, the double bed with the shelves and a few signs on the side and stuff like that, with an armor stand with gold armor, because hey, what shows wealth more than a bit of gold, right? But yeah, I really love how the mansion interior came about, and yeah, with those top rooms done, that basically means that the whole building is now finished. I also went ahead and I took all my enchanted books that I had stored in the main storage building, and I placed them in a double chest here, maybe with the idea of someday like giving them some more of a home inside of the mansion, and then maybe in the kitchen we can start storing our food items, and you know, split up the mess around the bedroom area in my main storage area a bit, because I mean, we have all the buildings, we might as well give them a bit more of a purpose as well. I really love my dogs, by the way. Movement in Minecraft is different. It's difficult to portray. Whilst, yeah, simple stuff like mobs and stuff like that will add that movement, add a bit of extra sounds, ambience, and stuff like that. So, yes, I absolutely love these rooms, and splashes of color as well, and everything about them. And it's also not the biggest building in the world. Like, it's pretty long, but it's not very wide. So yeah, we came across all those challenges, and we managed to build something that is fitting, and that's cool. Same with these balconies and the big staircase going up. And then of course, not to forget our willow tree that we added. The roses here, and then the willow, and the foliage we were able to do in the water side with the cattails and all the different variations of, like, yeah, the small drip leaves, which are still pretty much a pain to get. Something cool with the willow tree is as well that I managed to fit in a few of those pale oak leaves, which then combined with the transparency of the other leaves in front of them give it like a new shade, almost like a combination of shades. And then of course, because these leaves would be getting the least amount of sunshine, so they would dry out a bit more, or they would be a bit more dark. But then yeah, with the pale oak we have like an extra shade of leaves, and they go well with the tuff that we use in variation with the oak, and to resemble the bark of the tree, and the overhang is just perfect. And yeah, I absolutely love the tree. Absolutely love this, how this willow tree came about. And then we also did like some extra texturing on the cliffside. Not too much, just enough to make it, yeah, to give it a bit of more highlights where highlights are needed, and a bit more shades or shadows or darker colors where a bit more shadow is needed. So yeah, this is, I mean, I think next to the bench underneath the oak tree up there, this might be my new favorite area to walk around in. And then of course we can't forget about the birch tree from the very start of the episode. Yeah, this tree is just, again, like I said in the beginning of the episode, I really loved the first one as well, but that was more like a fantasy tree. You know, it wasn't really shaped to anything that would be native to the area I'm trying to portray. Maybe a bit more exotic, or a bit too exotic, or stuff like that. So yeah, this birch tree just fits in so nice. The only difference I made from the time-lapse up until now is that I changed the shape of this bottom bit just a bit. So we have a bit more of a, you know, curve here upwards, and then this was feeling a bit too bulky. So I narrowed it down a bit, and my pets are looking at me like, do you have anything for us? Instead of talking about that tree. I'm really liking how this base is coming together, and a few people watching also enjoy following me on this Alphacraft journey, then please consider hitting that subscribe button. It would mean the world to me. But that was it for today, and I'll see you guys in the next episode.